Of the 26 years I've spent on this godforsaken space rock, I've never had an experience as terrifying as what I just went through. I'm still fucking shaking from it right now. This has always been one of my worst nightmares, and it just came true. 2021 has been ruined for me now. This story starts like any other war story you'd ever been told. I was taking a shit, and I'd let my guard down because people are most vulnerable when they're shitting, you know, pissing or shitting, but shitting more so because you're sitting down stationary and you're at the mercy of nature at that point. So I was defecating, and I got ambushed. I got fucking attacked. But not by man nor machine, something much more terrifying. An insect. A killer insect. A wasp. This is the second worst thing I could have been faced with, second only to a cockroach. A wasp wasn't just buzzing around me trying to scare me or put the fear of God in me or anything. It was a wasp that had a coordinated assault plan drawn out. This wasp fucking flew in sideways, drifted right onto my right ass cheek, and started crawling towards my hole. I saw it at the corner of my eye, but I actually thought it was just my long hair because I was watching a video on my phone, so my hair was in front of me. So off of my peripheral vision, I thought it was just my hair that was kind of getting blown by the air that sucks out stink, the stinky air sucker, whatever that's called, the ventilation system. So I didn't think anything of it, but then it lands on my right ass cheek, and I'm like, well, that's a little weird. So I look down, and there I see him. I lock eyes with this bitch. This little bastard knows exactly what he's doing. He picked the perfect moment to strike. I am mid-shit right now. There is a loaf that I am trying to pinch, and it is still in the station. I am still carrying this cargo, and it has not been dropped off yet. So I can't do anything. I'm defenseless right now. All I can do is just wiggle, try and fucking hips don't lie the guy off of me, so I'm just shaking violently, hoping that the earthquake will scare him away and get off my ass cheek, giving me time to finish shitting and then attack myself for a counterplay. I was faced with two very difficult choices right here. This was the Gordian knot that I had to cut. I either stand up and I shit on the floor because, again, the shit is still in my butthole. It hasn't been, completely severed. The umbilical cord is still there. So I either stand up to attack this guy and shit all over myself and the floor, or I sit here, grit my teeth, give some gyrations to try and stagger him, and just pray that this is enough to scare him or at least make him, rethink his plan here. But it's not. He has been very well trained. This is a seasoned veteran here. It's like the John Wick of wasps. I'm over here shaking and squealing and screeching like a prisoner here, just begging for the torture to stop. And he's taking this opportunity to progress further. He is crawling as fast as he can down my ass cheek, trying to get to my asshole. It was then at this point that I realized what his mission was. The hole was the goal. He was trying to get into my rectum. God only knows what kind of havoc he wanted to reach once he got there, but this is when panic really set in. I fucking shook side to side like a kaiju trying to break out of chains that puny humans put on it. So I'm fucking shaking, and eventually my shit breaks free, which sends me straight up off the toilet. I was like, oh my god, finally, the shackles have been lifted. So I spring up off of the toilet as this wasp is approaching closer to the finish line, going for the touchdown. My chocolate starfish is in jeopardy. I'm fucking panicked, so I shoot up off the toilet. This makes the wasp fall down onto the toilet seat because this was a huge motion. I went really quick, and no doubt it was traveling at speeds that my body's never seen before. So I shoot up, he falls down onto the toilet seat, and I sprint out of the bathroom. There was nothing in the bathroom for me to use as a weapon. I'd already analyzed the terrain. The only thing I had there was a manscaped razor, so unless I wanted to shave his pubes, I wasn't exactly going to be able to kill him with that. So I've got to think on my feet. I'm sprinting around my house with a poop-crusted anus. I'm over here fucking poopy butthole. I run into my room. I know I have fly swatters here, but I don't remember where. So in just a clouded frenzy, I grab the closest thing I could find, a pink ukulele. And then I run into my bathroom and give it to Tiana, because I was too fucking afraid to do it. So Tiana takes the pink ukulele and clobbers him with it. There you can see the blood of that heathen right there. So she fucking slams and jams on it, and the wasp is defeated. Completed the boss battle with only minor emotional injuries sustained. And I'll go ahead and put a picture of the wasp on screen right now so you can see what true evil looks like. This is actually masterful photography for me because I was able to take a picture of the wasp without getting any of the poop in the toilet there. This was only centimeters away from becoming an EDP picture here with a shit pic, but I was able to, get all of that out of frame so you can just see the glorious triumph here. So yeah, from now on when you look at me, just know you're looking at an actual fucking champion, a gladiatorial warrior of legend. I was able to, in the weakest state man can exist, in the mid shit state, I was able to defeat one of nature's finest killers. I don't think I got stung, but I'm full of so much adrenaline right now. I don't even know if I would feel it if I was. So I guess I can report on that later. But for now, I just feel like a real hero. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah.